Chelsea take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Vinicius Junior. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Bellingham. Vinicius hits one!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Portugal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one.
Oh, smashing header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Portugal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
15 minutes till half-time. It's a promising position. Goes in for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That has been cut short. Now it's Rafinha.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he can clear it away. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he gets rid in a hurry. Yamal is looking to set free a runner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's a shade optimistic.
Cristiano Ronaldo
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Shot at goal! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
It's a sweet ball, that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half.
Great hit! In for the pieces!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to get it clear. Beckham. He's in plenty of space here. Konate with the clearance. That has been slung wide. That's a good ball played into space. Van Dijk cuts it out. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Ruben Neves. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Has a go! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Messi.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Number 7.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And smartly... And the finish! Portugal have their second corner now. Great chance!
The attendance for this
Decent
match was
strike, kept it fizzing low.
87.
Portugal have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's their second corner of the game. Vitinha. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, and he's through the middle. Batistuta. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Gnabry! Oh, should have put that away.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to belt it away. Out of play for a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Beckham. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good-looking ball. That's an excellent interception. Gnabry. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal get their fourth
Substitution
corner.
on the field. Number 6, Ruben Neves. Number 5, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 22, Çalhanoğlu. Number 42, Musiala. Substitution in progress.
Nicely aimed
Added
pass.
minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That's been cut out. Well played. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. And here's Kane. Oh, just skips Kane! And with that, the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt, it
to
is the
today's
week's most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta. He's tried one! And the shot! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Neves. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them. That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's gone backward here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely aimed pass. He's away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Frankowski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Frankowski is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Ruben Neves.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Mbappe. Now it's Foden. And the counter is on. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's going to go a long way. Chance here to counter. Pass somewhat off target. No goals as yet. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Batistuta does really well to win the ball there. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Batistuta really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
They want to be quick to recover this. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Looking for the runner. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pickford claims it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Clips it so gently.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's the hit! There it is!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely bit of skill. Batistuta. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I'm afraid to
It's a
tell
dressing
you that we're
room that
expecting traffic
needs
to be
rousing
heavy
at
after the
half-time,
final
because in
whistle today.
truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get...
Up he goes! He's scored! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And that is at Foden! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well played and well cleared.
Yamal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. In with a header! Harmlessly behind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that little bit of skill has got him away.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that. Cristiano Ronaldo has found the net here, of course. Pickford gets good distance on it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Frankowski is there and he can get that clear. Driving forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary. That's really well cleared. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Here comes another cross. Frankowski clears it away. Nice defending, physical and effective. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias tries to clear. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Chelsea have their third corner. Up for a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Number 10.
So time for change,
Messi.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Caught offside that time. Ruben Neves cuts it out. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen,
Gets his head to it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 53.
In for a header!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Played back in, and he's there to get it away. Alexander-Arnold, Ruben Neves gets across and deals with it. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo, good purposeful running this.
4 added minutes has
Quick
been
to get it clear again. Now they could break here into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Batistuta. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pedri. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, we're underway. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the left flank, and it's Batistuta. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those.
Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. David Villa has got himself a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pedri, Conte, oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Neymar. Passing nice and neat. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, great play! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Batistuta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Pedri. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 2 then. Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. And here's Batistuta. Hernandez with the clearance. Chelsea have their third corner. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Conte, good driving run. Still goalless. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Neymar. The defender is not giving up on this. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Beckham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That is a great pick out. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. Messi. Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Looking to go deep. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Referee has just said play on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking tidy in possession here. Conte. Pedri. Nicely spread. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. And Batistuta! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Batistuta. And here's Messi. He's in, surely! And again! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Neymar can get it clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6. El dorsal
And we're
7.
underway again.
Villa.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal
Oh, it's Batistuta.
Fernando
Played it back.
Modern football for you and all that.
Hits one! De Bruyne. Batistuta. Batistuta. De Bruyne. spread it left. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass somewhat off target. He has found a way through. And it's hoisted clear. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Torres. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And finally he has breathed life into the game. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi.
La asistencia a este partido
Fernando Torres.
asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Abiati clears it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Torres. De Bruyne. Fernando. Now the finish! Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Forwards and with intent. And he's had it nicked away. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that could set him on his way.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Fernando Torres. Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must... Yamal! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
And Batistuta! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
They're up to
dorsal
5
21,
corners now.
Fernando Torres. Será reemplazado por el dorsal 18.
And
Se
now
va a
they
llevar
can
a cabo un
spring out of
cambio de
defence.
jugadores.
Chelsea are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And now they can clear their lines. That has ended up in no man's land. Batistuta. Pedri. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Osimhen. Pedri picked out brilliantly. He's got the shot away! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Gnabry. Batistuta! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the number on the board is 3. He's shifting through the... He's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking. And he's picked out the run. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Well, that's well spotted. Well, there's the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Haaland. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And here's Mbappe. Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Haaland. Oh, well played. Yamal. Pedri. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Dembele. Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Pedri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Foden. And a header! And it's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Foden. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rodri. Foden. Foden! Goal! Lyon! And Lyon are in front.
The goal scorer for Lyon after 22 minutes is number 10, Phil Foden.
Lyon have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Belletti. And it's Dembele. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Haaland. That's Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Up he goes! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Lyon are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He is through here. Now it's Rodri. Oh, what a climb! In he goes again! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he was alert to it. Foden. Now that looks a decent ball. Haaland! Oh, it's come loose. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Foden. Bastoni. Here's Rodri. Played back in.
Belletti really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Head over towards the opposite flank.
2 added minutes.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Foden. Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Foden! It is a very, very good save.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hernandez. Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a decent clearance. That is a great pick out. And that's another good win of the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. That has been knocked clear. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That looks a cracking ball. Too much on that, it's gone out. Ruben Neves. Batistuta might just make this.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden. Cleared away.
Well, yet another interception.
And he's had a hit!
Substitution.
And here's Rafinha. No way he was going to let him past. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Batistuta. Referee has just said play on. Yamal. And that could set him on his way. Konate cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought. A straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rafinha, David Villa, chance! He scores! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 23.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think
He's had a hit! Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Batistuta.
whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which will...
Yamal! And yes, it's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Chelsea playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Hernandez. And Adams. Hernandez. And it's Belletti.
3 minutes added time.
Yamal. And it's Batistuta. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the keeper threw out a limb. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.